Hello everyone, Tymerover here, and welcome back to our RimWorld Alpha 16 playthrough. And this is episode 44, I believe. So last episode, yeah, we finally got a raid that wasn't the Treaty of Zaboa tribespeople. However, it was on the heel of a bug attack, which we basically got everything taken care of. However, we did have our first casualty of the series, and poor Russo down here. She lost her life, but not. She lost her life, but she didn't lose it to any raid or bugs. She lost it because of our Blackburn Doctor here. Tried to install a pain stopper on her. In an attempt to make her life a little better, and ultimately it ended her life. So yeah, that's a bummer. Meanwhile, we do have a heat wave causing some issues, which is a bit of a shame. We have a ton of meat that may very well end up not in good situation here. So not sure if we're gonna be able to push through this without losing some of our food and meals here, but we're gonna try. Meanwhile, I am still deciding on how best to do our current end game here. I've come to a couple decisions here, or a couple of options, and if you're interested in this, if you've been watching, following along with the series, I'd love to hear your comments and how best you think we should end it. A couple of the options right now that I'm debating with is basically taking our 3 original colonists, taking what food we can and the animals, and just trekking it. See if we can get there. Leave our other colonists here to survive on their base however you want. But our 3 original ones, they want to make it. They want to get all the way to the ship and get off this rock. Another option I'm debating is to use our shuttles to sort of get a forward base somewhere over here. So maybe send 2 colonists over here, build up a little bit of a settlement, and then take our entire clan here over to the new settlement and just keep sort of leapfrogging that way. That's probably going to be the longest option, take the longest amount of time. I did do some tests in between episodes, and we're looking at about a 3.5 season journey, almost probably about, what did I figure, about 50 or so days, 51 hours or so of trip time, of travel time, in order to get from our current location to our ship. So those are a couple of options that we have. Please let me know in the comments which one you think we should do. Do you think we should take option 1, which is just to try to save our 3 originals? Not really save, but get them off this planet and call that the end game. Or option 2, should we try to build the forward base with maybe a couple colonists, send them in our transport pods and see if they can colonize somewhere in this general area, and then have our group meet them after a little bit of building up, just so they're ready to go, and then rinse and repeat, essentially, which will take longer, but ultimately may fare better for our colonists and will allow us to bring a little bit more stuff. So let me know your thoughts. Either way, I'm going to try to make a decision sooner rather than later, just because I do want to sort of end the game and start a new colony. But we're not going to do anything this episode. Between the heat wave and the fact that Russo just passed away, our colony's on edge right now. Or at least they should be. Yeah, Colin has died. Not sure why Hadley doesn't have that. Hadley's just loving it. Is he... Oh, that's why he's a psychopath. So that's why. But the majority of them have a bunch of moodlets that are debuffs that are going to be around for a while. So we're most likely going to wait until after that. So, with that in mind, let's go ahead and get this started. And we have to decide how we're going to fix our setup here, because this defense that we did 2 episodes ago did not work. So I am not happy with it after all. Ooh, nope, shield. Shield, shield. Alright, personal shield. Oh, right, we lost the meleeer. Beaver, how about you go haul that inside, please and thank you. Yeah, this did not work. I'm sure there's probably a good way to fix this. I'd really like to get a bunch of these inside the base so that they do not run in here. Maybe my original design was probably better to keep our meleeers like somewhere over here. But the problem was they filtered in, and then before anybody could take them out, it just didn't work. Didn't work as I was hoping it would, so we're gonna revert it back to the original design as best as we can. Let's see, we could use muscle parasites. Lovely, fantastic. Let's put Hadley back to hauling as well. Relaxing socially, that's fine. Don't want them to be used. What do mesoparasites do again? Let's see here. Need tiredness 200%, manipulation 20% pain. That's a shame. Operations. We do have a bionic. Why aren't they in here? Come on now. Bionic legs should be in there. Where do we have a bionic leg that's not... critical. Our bionics... Oh, right there. Delete. Alright, well, we could give Ignacio a bionic leg, but I like the idea of continuing with a bionic build up here. And muscle parasites gonna stink. Ugh. Just when I thought I want out. Oh, and you know what? As a second follow-up, we could also just build up a ship. I mean, we have a ton of resources. We could just power through it and end it the old-fashioned way. So that is also an option. So yes, in the comments, let me know what you think is the best way to finish this up, because my plan for the next game is to do a modded series. And to focus more on travel, and maybe right from the bat, just travel up. This one was a lot more base building in general. We did a couple of the the caravan-esque kind of things, but more or less was more vanilla than, or not vanilla victory, I should say, than I would have liked to have done so, since Alpha 16 did provide a lot of options. So I think in the next series we are going to sort of move a lot around and do the travel victory. So it might be worthwhile to do something different, or not different, just end this one with a shipbuilding setup. So as I said, let me know what you think in the comments below, and we'll try to start doing that soon. And also, in preparation for that, we are going to need a lot of food, and all this stuff is going to spoil. Let's see, is there a good way for me to do this? We can get rid of that. Chris, come up here. You're not assigned to construction. Let's remedy that. You're not the greatest constructor, but temperature, let's do this. Do that. Let's throw in a couple passive coolers. Beaver, can you do construction? You can. Alright, well, hopefully Chris doesn't botch this. We do have a ton of wood, so that is something we might want to do, put some passive coolers in people's room. One thing I will do to get rid of a couple things here is no jackets, no parkas. Dusters are okay. It is a shame we lost Russo, because Russo was our main crafter, and now we don't really have a crafter. The best person would be Blitz, which is a bit of a shame. Alright, get rid of those cargo pods. What do we got? Yep, some potatoes. And we got some rare thrombos. We could take out the thrombos. That's one thing we haven't done yet in this playthrough. Which I think we may actually do that. Alright, how's this looking in here? Alright, we are back to being below. These did help. Excellent. Alright, are these on? They are. 39, 28. Well, it is keeping it somewhat tolerable. We could probably shut those. That might help with some temperature distribution. Beaver. We got some minor breaks. Alright, let's go ahead. Structure. We're gonna wall this back up. Like so. Deconstruct those. Oh, our little boom wrap. I do need another melee. Beaver. You guys are major break. Why? In a moderate amount of pain. Very tired. Alright, well, why don't you go lay down? You're sick. And you're gonna get a table. Alright, you are resting. Wow, you are really slow now because of that darn muscle parasites. Oh, that's gonna be a pain to deal with. Let's see here. I wanted to look at a couple things. Ignacio, I think I'm gonna have you go back to cleaning. We have a lot to deal with in cleaning this place. How's this looking? -3. Alright, so our freezer's good. People are probably upset because they are hot. Or not. It's 34 degrees. That is pretty darn hot. I can add it. I wish I could add another one of these. I guess I could right there. I mean, 34 isn't terrible. It's pretty hot. Let's see. What's your comfortable temperature? 50 degrees. All right. So it is still within the 50. 35. All right. Well, I think we're still doing decently. It's kind of hot in there. Let's go ahead and we're gonna throw down a couple of these. That's 50. And we'll just put 2 more there. Alright, major break. Who is that? Ignacio. Why? Yeah, you are pretty hurt. You don't really have anything that we can take off. But you're not you don't have the hot modifier. Well, it just dropped down. Alright, heat wave is over. Excellent. So we can go ahead and just cancel those. Alright, well that's gonna help a big time. Alright, we can go ahead and open that. Beaver. Bionic Man. You know what? We can go ahead and just cancel those. What's over here? Is this chunks steel slag? Let's just get all this out. Delete. Delete. And haul that out. Alright, we do need a new meleeer. I'm not sure who that's going to be. With Russo gone. Kasky, if we ever do get him, is going to be a shooter. So do we have anybody that's... I mean, Tails got 3. Ignacio could melee, but he's kind of missing everything. So he's probably not going to be too bad, or too good. Who's that? Beaver, of course. I got a 5 there, but that's a good shooter. Hadley, I guess, again, could be a good meleeer. problem is he's got a peg leg, so he would be really slow. But it might be beneficial to have him do that. Because I do like to have 2 meleeers. But we'll have to see. How's the temperature? Temperature has equalized. Alright, we can probably go ahead and turn one of those off. I can't remember if I decided. Oh wait, we had that up there. This was okay. Right. I want to try to do something else over here. I'm not sure what. See what happens there. I'd like to. I just don't like this southern half of our workshop. Don't know why. Blitz, what are you doing? I need you potentially. Oh, you're just sowing trees. Alright. One thing I was going to look at in preparation for potential leaving is to burn through our food stocks. Which apparently we are really fast. Did not anticipate that. We can use some hay. Make kibble, add bill, make kibble, do forever. And this is just going to be for hay and insect meat. Pie, after you finish that meal, can you do this? What I might do is set up a stockpile similar to this. And then put one there. I don't want this one. Go ahead and put this right there. And this is going to be critical importance. Clear all. And we want hay. And clear all. Critical. This is going to be for meat. Raw food. Meat. And this is going to be insect. Alright, so we probably have to take this down a little bit. Storage, yeah, important. We probably also extend this. Alright, and that's what we're gonna do. Pi, you're doing that. Details. Let's see, do we have someone else that we can put strictly on building that up? Allie's got some passion. You can put beaver on it. Pie's got a good pie. Yeah, so those are our 2 main cooks. You know what? Congratulations, beaver. Why don't you come up here and make me some kibble? I'm gonna lower this to 10, so our primary. Right? Yeah. Don't want our primary cooks doing that. Beaver, where are you at? Gear. You know what? Go ahead and drop your power helm. That's just gonna slow you down. I'm not sure what happened to it though. Right there. And turn that off for right now. Sad wander. Structure. We should probably get him. Oh no. You know what? You want to just drop this on the floor, buddy. You're too slow to take to the best stockpile. Which is quite the shame. Actually, now what are you doing? Wearing Kevlar helmet. Do I want them to be wearing these helmets? You know what? I don't. Just leave those off for now. We'll equip them when the time comes that we need to do that. These need to be turned off. construct those. I'm going to put 2 more guns down. Chris is on a binge. Of course he is. A counselor named Christina McKnight calls you from nearby. She's being chased by Outlanders from southwest. She begs for safety and offers to join your colony. Biologically, she is 57 years old. Be warned, if you accept, you'll have to fight off the Outlanders. Alright, well this is interesting. 57, she could be very well medically have issues. I don't know. We have one person wandering, another person binging. No, I think we're going to have to ignore this message. Oh, but I kind of don't want to. We are in an awful place right now. No, we gotta just let her go. We got 2 people I can't use. We have some other people that are hurting. In so far as they're just hurting. Let's see, I want to put down some wood floors in here. What I might do is structure, what do I have a lot of? Sandstone. Let's just do... now we'll leave it like that. Put up a wall right there, I think. Okay. Now that we have a lot of wood, right? We have a ton, yeah. Let's finally finish off our hallways and whatnot here. We have a ton of little blips that we could finally, oops, cancel that, finish this up just to make things look a little bit more, a little bit nicer in terms of flooring. Okay, could smooth this, but I think I'm just gonna do that. There we go. Alright, so that's gonna take a long time, or a while I should say. Alright, how are we doing on meat down over here? Can you... Beaver, can you not... Yeah, you can, but I suppose in less than a day. What's in here? You know what? Storage. Meat. Delete. Pie. Can you... You can't haul. Cheney. I need someone close. Blitz is wandering. He can't do this. Alrighty. Haul that. Allie, you're closer. Ignacio, leave. Okay. Haul this. Get that into there. Excellent. Alright. What's this? No, I thought it, for some reason I thought it was in there. Alright, so that won't spoil now. We do need to get rid of all this. Hadley, you have the assault rifle. Who has Molotov cocktails? Chris does. Chris, come down here. Blitz, why are you so upset? Very tired, starving. Well, sheesh. Not much I can do. Go ahead and throw the Molotov in there. Get out. And just burn all that up. We got ourselves a solar flare. Lovely. Probably gonna have a bunch of food degrade. 2 days. Less than a day. Awesome. Awesome. Well, there's not much else we can do. What does this take? This is crafting, right? Smelt metal from slag. Do forever. Details. Ingredients. Okay, well, let's just do that. I'm going to create a little stockpile right, say here. And make this critical. And we want steel slag. This is going to be important. Yep, important. Allie, can you... Okay, you're not going to do that. Alright, there we go. Let the bear do it. Alright, solar flares ending. Simple meal. Really? We lost 10 simple meals? Why is this not... Come on, go down. There we go. Okay, let's just drop this back down to there. Okay. Alright. How are we doing? Let's go, let's give him a light first off. May make one of these a bigger room. Actually, I like that idea. We can make it really, really nice. Alright, let's see here. Anything else? No, who's... Blitz, why? Because you're hungry. Because you didn't eat anything. Apparently, Blitz did not like Russo. Interesting. Alright, are you one with... How are our sick people doing? Alcohol tolerance is large. Chris, jeez. You know what? I think I'm going to shut down our beer making. Suspend. Suspend and suspend. Same with this. We don't even have that. Alrighty then. Got a ton of psychoid leaves. We need to find someone to do some constructing. Or some crafting, I should say. Blitz is probably the logical one. But I kind of wanted him to do some research. Let's put him back down to crafting, I guess. Stupid boom rat. Really? And now this thing is animals. Tell me you don't have like a bond with this thing or something. No. Oh my. We're gonna have to expand our stockpile here. And we're gonna have to put a cut in the video as well. Let's do furniture, sleeping spot. Let's put just a couple sleeping spots there. Alright, Beaver, I think you can go ahead and I guess just finish those off. Getting a lot of kibble here. Let's see, do we have any animals on the map? Another bear. Nah, I think we're alright. We're running low on food, that's for sure. That is a shame. I may switch these out. Let's put... We can put more corn. Corn. We'll keep this hay growing. As far as hops are concerned, go ahead and just make me some more corn. Just get a bunch of corn growing. We have a ton of meals right now, but I kind of wanted more food than this. That's gonna go away really fast. All right. Well, this looks a little awkward. It's a heck of a lot bigger room now. slightly impressive. Floors. Remove floor. Let's go like that. Allie's gonna go ahead and remove those. Looks good. Alright, and go ahead and drop those down. Alright, come on, Kasky, you want to join us. Split a cut. 3.5% chance. Alright. Well, I think that's all for this episode. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the video. Yes, let me know what option you think we should do. Do you think we should just try to escape with our 3 original colonists? At which point we would just basically load them up with food and have them go off on their own and just keep this base humming with the remaining colonists? Or do you think we should sort of do a combination of build up a second base elsewhere using our transport pods, and then have the rest of the colony follow along in a caravan style? Or do you think we should just go ahead and build up a ship and as quickly as possible and end it right there? I mean, we have a ton of resources here. We have so much plasteel here still that we have not mined out. We have a ton of steel. Well, not a ton, but we have a bunch of steel that's not yet even been mined. So that would probably be the quickest exit strategy, but we'll have to wait and see. So let me know what you think. And please subscribe to the channel for more content, and if you liked the video, please like it, and we'll see you next time, folks. Bye bye.